What is up? What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the PFS podcast, Week 12 recap edition. It was a great week of football. My name is Evan.
My name's Drew.
Matt.
Pat.
Andrew Minnis over there.
Yeah, it was a fun week. It was exciting. Pat's still home, so we were able to all watch football together. That's something that was great about this weekend.
Yeah.
And we got to watch some good games. So
game.
we can hop right into...
Whoa.
Wait
Before
a
we
minute.
get started, we have a 10-leg parlay winner with us on the podcast.
What a
Evan
hero.
Schneider has now hit
God damn.
two 10-leggers plus the PFS team already hit.
He's
Pretty
so
good.
goddamn courageous.
This guy is
Good.
freaking dialed, man.
Some people are saying hero.
He is a hero. He's courageous. He's great.
Inspirational.
That
What's the
means a
leg?
lot.
Tell
That
us
means
the
a
What
lot.
was the
line.
leg?
I want line
Read
by
it out.
line.
Let me pull it up
Read
here
it
real
out.
quick.
Free money for you guys at home if you tail.
Were you nervous at all?
Yeah.
How do you
I
prep
was.
for something like this?
A lot of research, man.
Should look into that.
Yeah,
Spreads?
I'm holding no one spread
One
actually.
spread, all right.
I'm holding lessons this week. Feel free to hit me up if you want one.
Oh,
What'd you place it on for all the odds?
yikes.
Novig.
Novig?
No.
Use
Novig.
code PFS on Novig. Spend $5, win 45 for free.
$5 deposit.
45.
That's a pretty good
$50
deal.
A
a
lot of
game.
units.
Pretty
Wow,
good
yeah.
deal. That's like 5 units. 4.5 units.
Stop. All right, so I had Brees Hall 3
Half a
receptions.
unit for 4.5.
He had 4. I had Seattle money line. That was a lock. Darnell Washington 2 catches. He had 2. That was a little close.
That was
one.
scary.
That was scary. Christian Watson, he almost made it on the no bet list, but he redeemed himself this week. 40 receiving yards. He had 49. Jameer Gibbs 60 rushing yards. Come on.
Well
now.
over.
That was-
He had-
that was my bet.
How was that?
He
one?
made that in overtime. You could have sat on the bench until
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah, 219. Trey McBride, 60 yards. He seems to get that every week. He had 79. Browns plus 10.5. Alt spread. Saw that one coming. Couldn't just pick the money line. Chris Olave, 60 receiving yards. That was a sweat.
Yeah.
We were watching that one at the
Yeah.
place we went to, and he didn't get it till the last minute and a half. So that was close. Dak Prescott, 200 passing yards. He had 354.
Close.
And last but not least, Sean Tucker, 40 rushing yards. That was a sweat. He didn't get it till the fourth quarter, I think. Close
I think
to
it was
that.
in the third.
End of the third.
End of the third, and he had 42 total. So that was
That's crazy.
That's
That
a
was a
crazy
close
last
one.
But
night.
that's just because of the game script, honestly.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah, what do you have to say to the kids who want to follow in your footsteps? Sports better?
well,
We don't-
the kids
kids
can't
we,
gamble.
We don't want them to
18
gamble.
plus.
Well, once
21
they
plus.
hit
21 plus.
21 years of age.
Well,
Good luck. Hit me up for lessons.
Don't follow Drew.
Yeah. Fade his.
Follow the locks of the
We'll
week.
get into the fate of the
We'll
week.
hear
yeah,
about it
yeah,
later.
yeah, don't worry
Lock
about
of the week.
All right.
Let's
2 minutes
get
in heaven.
into
Line it up.
top 3 segment. Evans. 2
We
minutes
have more
in
than
heaven.
3 segments, don't we?
Yep, and that's why it's top 3. All right, let's get into it. Texans beat the Bills 23-19. Defense played great for the Texans. Offense did not play great for the Bills. Bears beat the Steelers 31-28. Caleb Williams had himself a decent game, but there are a lot of coaching mistakes by Mike Tomlin, so who knows, they also started Mason Rudolph. So we'll move on. Patriots 26, Bengals 20. It was a weird one, but the Patriots got it done. I feel like that's all we can say about it. I think with the Bengals starters playing, they had a solid chance there. Lions beat the Giants 34-27. Tough one for you, man. Good one for you. It was Jameis Winston legacy game, and they still couldn't pull it out. Jameer Gibbs carried the Lions.
We're outside,
Terrible
but we're
plug.
inside.
The Packers beat the Vikings 23-6. 9 needs to be benched.
Concussion.
What about J.J. McCarthy?
Yeah, he should probably go on the bench too. Seahawks
J.J.
beat
McCarthy doesn't play football.
He's still at
9.
Michigan.
Seahawks beat the Titans 30-24. This was also kind of weird one. It wasn't as close as the score says. I think the Seahawks had it handled all game. Late touchdown for the Titans. Chiefs 23, Colts 20 in overtime. Make sure you check out our top 10 segment in another episode that we're posting later on this week. You'll hear more about the Chiefs-Colts argument. But yeah, good win for the Chiefs, tough loss for the Colts. They need to start pulling out these games against the AFC opponents. Ravens barely beat the Jets, 23-10. Bad game. Bad game for Lamar against the bad Jets. Browns and Shadur, 24-10 over the Raiders. First career win. I think I saw a stat that said Shadur's the first Browns quarterback to win his start.
Correct. Since they reformed the team back in
That
the
is the
90s.
saddest thing I've ever heard.
I think they're now 1-17.
They've had like
Or he's the first of 17. I don't know which
they've
one
had like
it is.
40 starting quarterbacks.
No, it's like 17 or 18.
Yeah.
I think the
Jaguars.
stat was rookie quarterbacks. Maybe.
Okay. Well,
That's still really
insane.
sad.
17
Jaguars
quarterbacks.
27-24
Yeah,
over
they've
the
had
Cardinals.
more than 17
They got it done over Brissett's offense, which looks pretty good week in, week out. The Cowboys came back from down 21. Let's go. Made some money on that one.
Well, I bet that's why we do
Yep,
it. That's
yep.
why we do it,
We
Matt.
sure
Give me some.
do that well.
Wish you were there.
24-21, they pulled it out. Tough loss for the Eagles there. 24-10, Falcons had it handled all game. Not much to say there. And then the Rams dominated the beat-up Buccaneers last night. And then we are currently watching the Niners-Panthers game in the background. But the Niners are looking like they're going to pull that one out. So that was Evan's probably 5 minutes in heaven. Hope you guys enjoyed one of our favorite segments that we have here.
Indeed.
Yep.
Top 3.
So we're going to move on
Top six.
to another good segment we have, our stocks segment. So I think we'll start with Pat this week,
Patty.
and we'll run through 2, I think. We'll go with that.
All right.
So
Stock
first one.
stock up. Drafting 2 quarterbacks. Shador Sanders got in. I see pulled up. I haven't written down.
But they could have just drafted Shadur.
Yeah, but now they.
Now
That
they
was
have a-
probably like
now
the.
they have a solid backup.
Yeah,
Do they?
maybe
Don't get rid of
Do
him.
we
I
even
feel like
think
Drew-
Shadur is
I-
a solid starter?
He played
we
one
want to
game.
know.
He played the Raiders.
Want to know? Dog of the week.
They're in Matt's top 15 probably.
Yeah. But yeah, Shador looked good.
Bad teams.
He had some good. He had some good throws.
Yeah, he's definitely better than Dylan Gabriel. As
Yeah.
of now.
Yeah. So,
But I'm not ready to say. I need to see him play a decent team.
well, that's why you draft 2 quarterbacks. It's like fish in a barrel.
Commanders did it. No, actually,
Yeah,
I could
that's
say the
true.
Redskins.
Kirk Cousins,
that's what it
RG3.
was.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So.
So you drove
That was
Fournette
just a
into
funny
the-
way of saying stock up Shador. He got in finally, and
Yeah, with some practice
Yeah.
finally.
yeah,
That's the biggest part.
made the most of it. So good for him.
I like it. Matt?
All right, stock down. Shane Steichen, the play calling at the end of the game against the Chiefs, not giving the ball to Jonathan Taylor. I'm a little extra salty. Right now we're watching the 49ers-Panthers game. My last leg is the Panthers plus 13.5 right now.
Was,
cover. No, it still is.
No.
It still is. It doesn't mean it's going to hit.
That thing's been dead.
It's
for
in the
20 years.
archive.
Doesn't mean it's going to hit. But Jonathan Taylor, I had an anytime touchdown. Thought that was one of my bigger locks.
So
But
did
it
I.
felt like a trap. But I still bet it. So I
If
guess
you-
I didn't
if
think
you
it was a
stayed
lock.
in the PFS team call a little longer, you would have heard me say
Some
that
of
that's
us-
not going to hit.
Yeah, some of us have to work. Sorry, had to get to.
I do
had
lessons.
to get to the job. But
Okay, you took like 3 of my bets for that parlay. Let's calm it down here, man.
Okay, what were you, 5-5?
7-3, I think.
all right. Anyway, Shane Steichen, stock down. Daniel Jones is not the best player on the offense. We should not be trusting him to get the ball moving. I really just wish that they gave it to
Good take.
JT
Good
instead, just to get some yards going on. All they had to do was kill the clock. So, stock down. Shane Steichen.
All right. Drew?
I'm going to go Mike Kafka is interim head coach, stock up. I love what I'm seeing from the boy. We got a couple trick. We got a couple trick plays going there. I don't know if you guys saw Jameis Winston with catching that ball at like the 10-yard line and then putting your guy in the dirt.
Yeah, that was
in the dirt. And
he was a good guy too. He plays.
Yeah, he does. He does play.
Yeah.
And we had the
Yeah.
dump off to Singletary where he pitched it back to Winston, who aired it out to Wandale, who also had a great game. It's more so just like I like seeing the excitement of the Giants team. Obviously, when I saw Scatterboo and Dart get hurt, I was like, okay, this year's kind of chalk. I'm not going to enjoy watching these games anymore.
I think they were like 2-7 when they went down, right?
But like, you still want to.
No, I know
you
what
still
you
want
mean. I
to
know
root
what
for
you
your
mean.
team and it be exciting. Like
Right,
normally
right.
when the Giants suck, they suck. But we've been competitive, and that was an exciting game. That was game of the week in my opinion. 34.
Yeah, I did. I mean,
Jets almost upset the Ravens. That was pretty exciting.
No, Matt doesn't think so.
I mean, there's a lot of good games, but that was certainly that had to have gone up there. It was my personal favorite.
Yeah, I obviously I don't know who we're looking for a head coach, but I think he should be considered. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to see a little more. Obviously,
I like how Drew doesn't overreact
Mike
to anything.
McCarthy.
I overreact to the Giants very much.
Tomlin.
I
Tomlin.
don't want Tomlin or Mike McCarthy. I'll take Kafka.
Brian Kelly.
No, I don't even get me started on Brian Kelly. I can't say my opinions
John
on him.
Gruden.
I think Brian Kelly's done some heinous things in his life. But I would take John Gruden just for the vibes. But the Giants did fire their defensive coordinator today, so that is big. So hopefully we move up because our run defense is atrocious. We have the guys though, yeah. So that's it. Mike Kafka, stock up.
Okay. All right. I say Dallas playoff hopes stock up. They won a divisional game. By saying this, I don't mean I think they're going to make the playoffs. I just mean that their hopes are going up. Beating the leader of the division is obviously going to help you with that, and they're second. What did the Eagles drop down to? Their record?
Eagles are
8-3.
8-3. So they have some ground to work up for sure.
Are they 6-5?
5-5-1.
5-1.
If they want to win the
They're
division.
a couple spots out of wild card.
Yeah.
Can we get
Two
their
spots out,
Can we get
but-
their schedule while he's talking?
Yeah, I got you. I have it written down.
Oh, perfect.
I was prepared. So they have the Chiefs next week,
Oh, you little thing.
winnable. They have the Lions the week after, winnable. They have the Vikings, win. They have the Chargers, winnable. And then they have
That's
the
okay.
Commanders, Giants, both probably wins. So
Not the Giants.
Yeah, I mean they won't win all those games,
No.
but they're
Say-
all winnable.
if they go 4-2, they are 9-6-1, which probably won't get them in the playoffs because the Niners have a
Soon to be
relatively they would just need to win 2 more to beat
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But
3 teams are making it from that division.
the Eagles' schedule is Chicago, Chargers, Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Commanders.
It's a gauntlet. But they're also already at 8 wins, so.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I think their stock is up.
It
That's a
looks
good
a lot
take.
better than it did yesterday.
There's a
that's
chance,
for sure.
and if you asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said you were crazy.
Yeah.
I would have checked you in somewhere.
Currently an 8% chance according to the NFL website.
Evan, what's your percentage chance?
What?
If you had to give one. Of them making the
Probably
playoffs.
like 7.
Thanks for going off ball there. Well, that was
man.
something.
Well, I looked at the Niners schedule beforehand
They have the
when I was
Browns
making
and the
this.
Titans.
Yeah, exactly.
So their hopes are up from like, what, 2 to 7?
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. Pat?
Tier.
Their wide receiver
Yep, I
is
know.
good though.
I had 2 different ways I was going to phrase this one. I'll do stock up Davis Mills.
I like that.
It's 3-0.
He's been a very serviceable backup. They're right back in the thick of in the playoff race in the AFC with him. So he's due for, I don't know, he's a pretty good backup. Those are kind of hard to come by, so good for him. He hasn't played like lights out football, but he's doing what you want. They're keeping the ship afloat, winning football games. So
This is kind of what he did the first time around.
Yeah.
Like he knows how to
He's
manage.
not going to
games.
win them a Super Bowl.
no.
But like a guy like
for
that,
what he is,
yeah.
I think he knows what he is.
he's gonna make some generational wealth for his family.
Right,
From
it's
being
gonna
a
be
backup
like
for
Chase
10
Brown,
years.
who made like $1 million for every pass he threw. Remember that?
Chase Brown.
Not Chase Brown.
Daniel.
Who I think
Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniel. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah,
But-
no, being a backup quarterback is a great gig.
Best job in all sports.
There are a lot of teams with bad starters too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He could go somewhere.
Davis
else.
Mills
Yeah.
could start
Yeah,
on
yeah, it's like
several teams.
yeah, right.
Same with
Um,
Jameis Winston, honestly.
Yeah, I thought about doing stock down CJ Stroud. I'm not a big Stroud boy, but
Yeah, he hasn't
It's hard to
looked
do
great.
that when he hasn't.
yeah. That's why I was like, I'll do stock up.
But their team's looking
Davis
just
Mills.
as good, if not better, with Davis Mills in.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's all because of.
No, I'm
Davis
just
Mills.
saying.
yeah,
I know,
I-
but I'm just saying it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no.
So that's why I went stock up Davis Mills.
Yeah,
He's,
that was the better way.
yeah, he's keeping the ship afloat.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
I like it.
All right, stock down, Brian Dable. He's already fired, but the decision at the beginning of the season, no matter what kind of pressure he was under to start Russell Wilson based on contract stuff, it just as a head coach, you got to put the best guys on the field, especially if you're fighting for your job week in and week out. And now Jackson Dart, even though he was a rookie, looks a lot better than Russ looked. Besides, Russ played against the worst defense in the league, which was the Cowboys in the first couple weeks of the season after they traded Micah Parsons and didn't know what they were doing. Had a great game, but the other two were absolutely abysmal. And now Jameis Winston, another great game. Classic Jameis. Play of the year, honestly, on that touchdown reception.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's
I'll go
phenomenal.
side stock too.
Side stock.
Russell Wilson embarrassment. Just putting him out there with his helmet on.
You're
I
talking
mean,
about that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
having to go out there,
Yeah.
trot out,
We said we were
fully,
gonna.
Okay,
fully dressed.
They cucked him.
He gets paid to play football too. So
Well, he gets
suit
paid-
up, son.
Well,
He
okay,
gets-
Matt, explain it to.
All right,
the-
so
The
for you guys
emergency
at- for you guys
quarterback,
at home-
Russell Wilson.
If you didn't catch the
Put the
game,
quarterback.
Russell Wilson did not play. Got 0 snaps, but they sent him out as the guy to go out to do the corn toss for overtime.
Only guy.
For overtime.
Helmet on.
Overtime. Helmet on, chin strap buckled, ready for
Yeah.
action.
Clean uniform.
Just to go call the coin toss. To be fair, he won the coin
Yeah.
toss. He did his job.
Yeah, almost
But
won the game.
It's just crazy. Like
Could you?
It is.
Do you think it's because they kept him fresh? He was like
Yeah.
there mentally. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, yeah.
yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah, he hasn't
unlimited.
been hitting. a few
Yeah,
weeks,
he's like fresh.
He's
Yeah.
a he's a veteran. He knows what to do, but it's just crazy to send out your third string quarterback.
Well, he was second
No,
string
he's-
yesterday, probably.
Yeah, but I'm
Mr.
talking about like grand scheme of things. He's third string.
Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. You're gonna be unlimited to win a coin toss in overtime. You gotta go out there with your head.
I'd like to see you
Straight
go
up.
out there and win a coin toss in overtime, Drew.
I probably could.
It's like,
50-50 chance.
I just that was so
If you try
funny.
winning an NFL coin toss,
We're all sitting in that booth and we see Russell Wilson against Jared Goff to decide the OT coin
yeah,
toss.
that was funny.
It's just
That was-
absurd. That's another reason Kafka stock up. I forgot to mention it. That's such a paramount.
Power move.
It's literally like, hey, we're paying you an insane amount of money. You're doing something today.
He's the captain, isn't he supposed
Yeah.
to do that?
Yeah, but
It's just a funny
it's just
look.
crazy.
You're gonna
The
take,
helmet's
you're
the
gonna
funny
take
part.
away his
Yeah, the helmet
captain,
especially.
too?
Respectfully, if I'm Russell Wilson, I'm like, you couldn't drag me out on that field right now. No one in this organization, maybe people in the organization, no one in this fan base likes him.
What if? I don't know. I won't get like psychoanalyzing, but hiding himself maybe. He's,
With the
like,
helmet on?
beat red, yeah.
I think
kind of
he-
embarrassing.
He takes me as the type guy
No.
who just wants to. He
He
wants
I'm
to
sure he
stay
liked it.
ready. His thought process is
Yeah.
like, I'm ready to go in any given play.
Maybe
He
Russ is
seems
more
like a mentor
sensitive than
kind
you
of role
guys.
now too, right?
Yeah, no, he's definitely a good veteran to have, but not for what we're
He
paying
doesn't
him.
need to play.
Jameis Winston
Make him a
also.
coach at that point.
Jameis Winston is much better value for mentorship.
Next head coach hired, Russell
Oh,
Wilson.
that would be perfect.
You guys, that would
That would be
good for
perfect.
you guys.
Yeah.
Stock up, Russell
I don't
Wilson.
even know if I'd
Wilson
want him to be.
coaching.
I don't even know if I'd want to be quarterback coach.
And I will close this
Oh,
out.
thanks
And
for
then,
giving me
well,
one.
then
Evan.
you could tell the guys what to pick
True.
at the
Yeah, I
coin
forgot.
toss.
I thought you already went.
I'll go quick. Ravens Super Bowl hopes, not just this year, but for the rest of Lamar Jackson's career, stock down. I thought it. I thought it.
Got him. Oh, he's a tomato.
Oh man, that was golden.
Perfect delivery.
I've been thinking this for years. Like, I don't think that Lamar has had the stuff to perform in the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. But this year has just showed me. I know he was injured for a while, but he's not the guy. He played like buns against the Jets this week, only winning by 13. Matt apparently thinks that was a pretty good win and performance from him, throwing for 135 yards on
I'd say it was a good
like
performance for everyone, so they won
50%
the game.
completion. He had that one good game right after he came back, but like he's had an easy schedule. He hasn't played that great at all. Their defense is okay, but like Lamar is just not the guy. I think John Harbaugh is also, I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I want to say, people. He's a mess. I don't like John Harbaugh. I despise John Harbaugh. He's like bottom 5 people in the world. So, yeah, the Ravens, they're never going to win a Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson at the helm or with John Harbaugh as head coach. That's my side stock. John Harbaugh, stock at the floor. Boom. There you go.
I also have a Ravens stock. Lamar Jackson.
No.
Stock down.
Oh, were you trying to
Wait.
dap me up? Is that what happened there?
I wasn't dabbing you up.
No.
I was just
It sounds like you were.
Lamar
Oh,
Jackson
right.
I was
stock
pointing my hand.
all the way to the
I thought-
floor.
from here, I thought it was like-
You're playing 4 cupcake games when you come back from injury. Only one of them is a good game. It's ridiculous. You
Ridiculous.
you play 4 games. You have 5 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Seems like a decent stat line, right? He had 4 in one game versus the Dolphins. So in the last 3 games, he has 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. That's bad. His last 3 games were against the Vikings, the Browns, and the Jets. Like, I understand Derrick Henry's probably taking some of his touchdowns, but, like, still.
Derrick Henry hasn't even
This
been
is-
playing that great.
Exactly. This
He had a
isn't
good
like
game this
a...
week, though.
Like, yes, they're winning the games, so the Ravens are now in the lead of the division, but, like, he's not playing well enough to win them a playoff game, for sure.
No.
And I don't even think he's playing enough to... If they had a regular schedule that wasn't all these cupcake teams, like, they would not make the playoffs. And that is my stock.
I think when you guys are looking at sort of Lamar Jackson, you guys are looking at it in a vacuum. Quarterback play in the league from the top guys has been down this year from literally all of them besides Matt Stafford.
And Drake May.
I'm
And
saying
Sam
from the
Darnold.
consistent top guys. Sam Darnold had literally the worst game by any quarterback this season. Like the singular worst game of any
They have
quarterback.
8 games, and he still has odds on the MVP.
But I'm saying Lamar Jackson's total passer rating for the season averaged out is 111. That's 10 points above Josh Allen, and what is that? 18 above.
Respectfully,
Patrick Mahomes.
I don't believe in passer rating. I think it's a stupid stat.
But I'm just saying, when you look at all the numbers, he's missed more games. He's thrown 3 interceptions versus 9 from Josh Allen and 7 from Mahomes, and he's only, 3 less touchdowns than them? As like when you're looking at Lamar Jackson as a whole, he's still. I feel like you guys are cherry picking, like some of the games and not looking at others. The guy's
He's
still
only
a great
played, like-
quarterback.
He's only played like 6 games.
I'm talking about the 4 since injury. That was the stats I was using.
8 games, by the way.
Oh, wow, big difference.
No, and I get to say that his stock's down, but like you guys are slandering like the Ravens for winning games recently, and also Lamar Jackson. I'm more talking to you, Drew, for slandering how they're gonna do going forward.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can say based on watching Lamar Jackson all season that he has any worse odds of winning a Super Bowl after this year than any other year. He has by far the worst defense he's ever played with. I don't think John Harbaugh is the best coach in the world, so I'll give you that one. But I don't think Lamar Jackson's necessarily the problem.
No, he's kept them relevant the last few years, but I don't think he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I've said that the past couple of years. I don't think he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
think
said that
that's
for
a
like
good
2 or
take.
3 years. I think it's a great take. I don't think he has what it takes to win 2-3 games in playoff.
What does he not have?
He's from Florida.
He doesn't have the playoff success that I'm looking for.
He has to play in cold places.
We always talk
The
about
Super Bowl's indoors or in
All right, well, get
warm
to the
weather
Super
every
Bowl
single
first.
time.
Get to the Super
yeah,
Bowl
you got to
first.
get to the Super Bowl. And
He
Matt,
hasn't been any of the top guys in the playoffs.
your first week on the mountain, you literally started off saying like, for Super Bowl contenders, you got to look for experienced guys who have found playoff success. Has Lamar found playoff success with what he's been given around him? I'd say no.
But that's what
He's had some of the most talented teams of the century.
Not with this pass catchers. Dude, the playoff game last year, he threw a touchdown pass that Mark Andrews literally threw to the floor. He threw a touchdown pass.
But
he
you
dropped
can
the
also
ball.
argue-
People drop balls sometimes. Maybe he jammed his finger
Even
earlier
if
or
you're
something.
wide open.
Side stock. Pat's catching ability.
I
Stock down.
check it. Very
Jam
uncomfortable.
finger.
But like last year,
Veterans play.
Lamar
through
Jackson
injury.
Not a veteran.
went and played the Bills. I mean, like, he went and played the Bills and played a fantastic game. Literally threw a touchdown pass to Mark Andrews to win the game, and he dropped the ball.
Matt,
it was in his wheelhouse.
You know my problem with that argument?
Sometimes.
You know my problem with the argument? Is you can't put all the blame on Mark Andrews when you're basically, they were down by 8, and you're like, hey, this is your fault for dropping it. When I put you in a position where we're down by 8, I'm the quarterback of this team. If he's so good and he's on the 10th best team in your opinion, then he should be winning these games.
But Drew, what I'm saying is, it doesn't. The point is to make the big play in the big moment. He did it. He made the big play in the big moment.
He clearly didn't.
He threw the pass. He can't catch the ball too. What do you want him to do?
Well,
throw
maybe-
it? You want him
maybe
to
he
throw it
shouldn't-
to himself and catch it?
I want
Go
him.
back, go back to his roots and run it in himself.
I want him to win a
Too
playoff
cold.
game in
He's
a outstanding fashion. Yeah, I expect him to win a
No,
couple.
I mean, against C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, he's won like a couple wild
Rookie
card games. I don't
quarterback?
really
Yeah,
care.
nothing crazy though.
He has been one of the most underwhelming people in the playoffs for superstars. He's a great quarterback, but the playoffs is a different story.
When you're talking about the fact that you hate his head coach, and then
Despise
you're
him.
taking that.
I hate him
and
on
then
I hate him on a personal level. I don't even care about his
So you
ball
hate
take.
John Harbaugh, but you think Lamar Jackson's the sole reason that they're losing these playoff games. Like, that's like just wrong.
No, he's not so reason at all.
The way
But
you're talking about it, he is.
if
I
he
think Harbaugh's more of a reason than.
I think
Yeah,
Harbaugh's
no,
the one
I-
holding this
Lamar,
team
but-
back. I think
Harbaugh is
Lamar
not
Jackson's
helping at
playing
all.
fantastic
I'd put
football.
more of the blame on Harbaugh.
Not
but
right now.
I don't think, in the current situation, maybe if they get a new head coach, my opinion would change slightly. But, yeah, Lamar and the Harbaugh combo, which was kind of like a side stock for me, not going to win a Super Bowl.
All right, let's move on. Drew, can you?
Yeah, so we're going to go into Matt's lovely, wonderful, beautiful mountain. Let's see if he has the Ravens on there this week. Should be electric to see what's going on here. But yeah, last week you had an okay mountain. We really only had the problem with the Chiefs. I think you had the Chiefs in your bottom ring.
All right, let's get started. Bottom round. Big change up on the mountain. A lot of shifting going on. Lions, bottom row entry. Next, Eagles, also in the bottom row. Chiefs, staying in the bottom row. Not moving them up yet.
I agree.
I don't like
Do you
how.
have him at 6?
No,
Are these
I
ranked?
so
He
no,
doesn't
they're not.
rank
They're
them.
not
Yeah,
ranked.
ranking
It's just a tier.
The first week I
Just
said it,
right.
I kind of said that they
Yeah.
were in a ranking, but no, these
No,
are
just
just tier
tiers.
two.
Okay.
So you have the Ravens top 3?
Whole lot of yap from a guy who's way off on his takes. All right, so bottom row, the Eagles. I really hated what I saw in that loss when it comes to how they're going to perform in the playoffs. Their offense started good, which finally,
down.
yeah, I think I moved them from the second to the third tier.
Yeah. That's not
Rough loss. I was giving them credit for winning the games while they were playing poorly. If you go out and
Right.
lose one to a team that the Cowboys, I don't think are top end competition. I think that's kind of a rough way to lose, especially when your defense is supposed to be dragging you through, and it's not.
that's an unacceptable
Yeah,
loss.
you
for
can't,
them.
can't have that one. Chiefs. I did like what I saw in the fourth quarter in overtime. I don't like the whole game sort of as a
Yeah,
total.
I agree.
But I think it kind of does them well. Next throw.
Nothing
Should
on
hit
the
my
Lions.
inhaler.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
Lions,
that's
like-
probably your most controversial
Yeah.
take on there.
Wait, were they on
Lions.
it last week?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
new entry to the list.
Yep.
So
Wow.
Lions, I think that their offense is just going to keep getting sharper. I think that defensively, the problem comes down to, I mean, Jameis Winston's just going to be Jameis Winston at some points, and like, and when you got a guy who's new to the scene and just calling up a whole bunch
No,
of
but
crap.
I'll also say, like, Amik Robertson was getting beat like a drum. Like,
Against Wandale Robinson.
Yeah.
Wandale
Yeah,
Robinson
he's
is
a guy.
good at
I'm gonna say
football.
this
He's a
about the
guy.
Lions.
Let's
paid.
not talk crap about Wandale Robinson.
I'm gonna say this about the Lions. Some of the backup cornerbacks
Are good,
look better than some of the star. Like, they've been getting healthier.
especially a couple weeks ago. Like,
Yeah,
your backup
right?
corners were locked in.
Yeah, so that's just something, I don't know. Maybe it's just off day or whatever, but
Yeah, not a lot of really teams that I feel really strongly
Yeah,
about
Still,
I think
still
that's
no
fair.
Broncos.
in the top six.
I'll
No,
say-
they're not. No.
Wow, yeah, that's a good point. But
I
honestly,
mean,
I put the Lions above Broncos too. I
Yeah.
despise the Broncos this year.
Broncos not gonna be up there.
Yeah.
So your only two AFC teams, the Chiefs and the Patriots. Those are the only two teams you think are.
I honestly think that's fair.
Yeah,
I don't like.
Where were the? Do you remember where the Patriots were last week? Were they on?
not on the list.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
New
Holy.
entry.
Yeah.
New entry. I
I
told
think
you there's
tier
a lot
two
of
is a good.
shifting happening.
Yeah, tier two is a good.
I
spot,
like the
right?
changes you've made so far.
Yeah.
A lot of shifts happening.
Yeah.
Seahawks still up there. I think they played the best game against the best team in the league. Not the best game.
Titans?
The Ravens almost beat them.
But I'm saying that. No, I'm talking about when they played the Rams. Even for Darnold being Darnold,
No, I
they
get your
kept
point.
it
Yeah.
very close, which
Right.
gives me some type of faith for how good their defense is going to project out to the
Right.
playoffs.
Like a Max.
Yeah. Last but not least,
Sound effects.
yeah, right. Up and he's a little shy. He's a little shy.
There
It's the
he
Rams.
is.
Huge win over the Bucks.
There it is.
Demolished them. Just looked great. So no notes. Devontae Adams every single week, keep it in a lock.
He was always going to score.
He was always going to score. Drew tried to talk me out of it last couple weeks of putting him on the parlay.
Yeah,
that leg was never one that was going to fail. Drew's locks of the week. I don't know. We'll get to him on the fades.
Okay, I was going to give you a compliment, but
I don't need
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's a
That-
pretty solid list. There's not too many issues you really can have with it. I don't like the Lions on there. I think they look worse than last year, and they didn't sniff the Super Bowl.
The
They
defense looks a lot
kinda
better,
did.
but the offense
Yeah.
looks significantly worse.
And I think the offense is what kind of took you to such a good.
But
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
defense is what held him back.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah,
you had a ton of injuries last year
Right.
too.
right.
Yeah. And
I'd put the Lions above the Broncos and the Colts, so I don't really have a problem
Oh,
with it.
no.
For a Super
I
Bowl
mean-
contender, yes.
And the Lions have to. There's three other NFC teams on here. The Lions aren't. I don't know.
Yeah, but we're not saying they're at the bottom of that.
Yeah,
What?
I know. I
I
don't think
think
Broncos
the
is a
Lions-
crazy take.
I
think
think the Lions are
Broncos
better
should be
than
on
the
here?
two
I
other
put the
NFC
Broncos
ones.
over the
I
Lions,
cannot
but
see
it is-
Bo Nix
it
winning the
is
Super Bowl this year.
Nats Mountain.
Bo Nix-
I can see him getting to the Super Bowl, and then you have to
Definitely
win one
not the
game.
guy.
I
Bo
can't
Nix
see him
is
against-
not the guy.
He's not
I'm
the
talking to you guys at home. Book it.
Guys?
Bo
You're
Nix,
talking to Bo Nix?
not the guy.
They're talking to Bo Nix
No,
directly.
I'm talking to you.
I think
I'm
you
at
should
home.
talk
You
to
should
Bo
talk
Nix
to
directly.
Call up Bo Nix.
You just don't got it, man. You never had it. You're not gonna have it. You're just
Hang it up.
not one of the people. Just make your paychecks. Try to get your max deal playing like ass, and maybe they'll pay you because Sean Payton's a really good coach. I don't know. I honestly, kudos to you. You made it to the league. I don't really know how, but here you are, and just make the money while you got it.
And on that note,
Okay,
That was
I think
messed up.
we're transitioning to Evans.
That's a person you're talking to.
We're going to transition
Told
to
him make the money while I got
Evans
it.
award predictions. So we're doing a little switch up. Last 2 weeks we had Evans MVP ladder, but it's really just a two-man show now between Drake May and Matt Stafford. So we're switching up to Evans award predictions as of right now. He's going to give us his predictions for each of the major awards.
we sure are. So MVP is pretty self-explanatory, like Drew just said. Matthew Stafford and Drake May are pretty much the only two that can win it right now. Jonathan Taylor has a chance, but he probably won't. They just aren't going to give him any props. He has to put up like 150 yards a game to have a chance. So that is my MVP. We'll move on to Offensive Player of the Year, and we have Jonathan Taylor. Pretty easy pick right there, although JSN is putting up a year.
It's close.
I don't think it's close. We're talking about Jonathan Taylor. We're talking about
Taylor's
Jonathan
in
Taylor
MVP talks. As right.
Yeah, no, Jonathan Taylor is the OPOY right now, but I want to say it's clear.
They both might break the records.
Yeah. No, Jonathan
JSN has a much better chance.
Jonathan Taylor's not breaking the record.
JSN is having an insane amount of receiving volume with very few pass attempts as a team. Like, they're not.
They aren't our passing team. This is true.
No, I know, and he's still killing it on the yards marker.
He has a good receiving core with him, though.
He's a lock for like 100 yards every week.
Yeah. I think his line is typically around 100 yards, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's 2-horse race at this point.
And he's catching a lot of touchdowns, too.
Yeah, I don't even know who I'd put up there besides
no one else.
Gibbs. Yeah. Gibbs would probably be third.
Because Gibbs has had some bad games.
Yeah, he's had a couple clunkers.
Yeah, he'd be
or
three probably still,
games or whatever, you know.
Yeah, so that's what we got for OPOY. We'll move on to DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year for new watchers. Myles Garrett, I think he's how many sacks is he at? 18, I believe.
Yeah, 18.
He needs
22 and a half to sack record.
4.5 more to break the record in
the team. That'd be
crazy.
No.
I know. It's really.
You should try and do something about that.
He should
request a trade.
Yeah.
And I changed the. I think the runner-up as of now is Brian Burns.
Oh, look at that! Some goddamn respect, Brian Burns.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's been having himself a year. Drew, what are his stats looking like?
Well, I think he has about 14 sacks, a lot of pressures. He's got like 17 tackles for loss as of middle of the game yesterday. I haven't reviewed his stat line from the game yesterday. I know he had 13 sacks and 17 tackles for loss going into the game.
He's a top 5 in most statistical categories, so I think as of now he's probably the runner-up. I think Micah Parsons could be considered as well, but Myles Garrett's going to win that one. I feel like that's pretty
I love that from you.
Yeah, thanks. Got to give you some props. Next, I think we got the Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm still giving it to Jackson Dart.
We're running away with it.
None of the other rookies are impressing me that much. I don't obviously know what Ted McMillan's stat line was today. I think
I saw him drop a couple. He had a touchdown, but I saw him drop a couple balls.
Yeah. I think also if a quarterback is having a good year, they're going to give it to the quarterback. And if Dart comes back from concussion?
Yeah, he'll be back.
If he comes back next week and he still is playing the same way, I think he's probably a lock for this one too. I have Igbuka as the running back or the runner-up right now. I think the runner-up's where it gets a little interesting. It could be Igbuka, it could be McMillan. Make an edit out of this. I think Judkins had himself a good game.
I don't think they're as important as a stat as people make him out to be. Yeah, like at home.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're that important. He isn't actually tackling the quarterback.
I think it's very important. I think it's not.
I can't tell you how many.
That's the stuff that doesn't show up.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen Aiden Hutchinson almost get to the quarterback and then.
But by getting to the quarterback, you're forcing him to either improvise and scramble out of the pocket or make a throw that they don't want to make.
Well, it's also, the other thing is, it's not always the guy who's getting the pressure's fault that it's not a sack. A lot of the time it has to do with a faulty contain that is then the problem. Like if you're getting pressure up the middle or collapsing the pocket, that's huge. And then you're supposed to have somebody somewhere else on the line that's either holding contain or getting some other sort of push to make sure that go through. So a lot of times I feel like pressure's not converting, aren't always on the edge or anybody like that who's getting the pressure on them, but it has to then kind of do. Not all the time. If it's a missed tackle, it's a missed tackle.
Almost sacked.
Yeah, it's like an almost sack. You almost got there, buddy.
Well, but I'm saying that
I'm not saying this is Abdul Carter's fault. They also have a lot of good edge rushers. You know,
I'm not arguing with. Who's on your list? I'm just talking about pressure.
I think he should. I think he should be runner-up.
I think
Jalen Walker has 4.5
think
more
people take
sacks
too
than
much
he
stock
does.
in him.
Dude, why are we just basing Defensive Player of the Year off of stats?
Because
Let's base it or Defensive Rookie of
Based
the Year.
off of
That's what
five.
I said. Yeah, let's
Let's
go
just
off
do
of
it
five.
based on the Giants.
Abdul
player.
Carter is a nice guy.
yeah,
I will
sure.
say this Carson
people
guy is
call him.
balling out
he's
there.
having himself a good season.
He's my surprise pick of the year, honestly.
I like it. Let's move on to
That could be,
Uh,
that could
come
be a
back.
segment.
No, when they drafted him, I was like, who is this guy? He's-
comeback player of the year. I got Christian McCaffrey. I think he's pretty much a lock. I think
yeah, if he
they went back on giving people the award for having a bad season before, so it's not going to be Daniel Jones or anything like that. They like to do it just based on injury stuff now. So Christian McCaffrey's pretty much got it locked up. I have Dak as the runner-up. He probably would have been the favorite at the beginning of the season, but he's kind of fallen off a little bit. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I think he had himself another great game today. So, Coach of the Year. I have Mike Vrabel from the Patriots. He took a team that went, I think, 3-14 last year to a team that is now 9-2, 10-2, 9-2. So
Actually,
I think that's impressive. Even if he won't win it,
they
but
haven't
like
buy it.
he would still probably be considered if they were to win 9 or 10 games. You know, that change doesn't happen with a bad coach.
Who's your runner-up?
Ben Johnson.
Dork.
Ooh,
Turkey neck.
All right, it's like a similar situation. He took a bad team and made them a playoff
what
contender.
about Mike
Yeah.
McDonald?
I mean,
E3.
I guess Shane Steichen would probably be up there.
Yeah.
I know you don't like
Nah,
him, but
he's a scumbag.
Stock down this week.
I don't like how it kind of. Vrabel, I think, is a very clean candidate, but a lot of years it's surprise team of the year.
Yeah, I don't like
I don't
that.
like
either.
that.
The Patriots did have a very easy schedule.
I personally think Campbell should have won it last year over
Yeah. I agree.
the Vikings.
But but I think Vrabel's a good pick for it. Certainly, I think he's
Yeah,
proven to be like a legit coach.
I don't know why the
So-
Titans got rid of him in the first place, but
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
bad choice.
Worked out for
Rough franchise.
The
Vrabel.
Patriots,
Yeah.
the Patriots knew he was the guy too. They
Right.
got rid of
Mayo.
Mayo after 1 year.
Right.
Like that's how you know.
Yeah.
Just because they could get this guy, they
Yeah.
probably would have kept him. Next, we're going to not actual awards, but the passing yard leader, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know.
That's kind of what we see out of Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, he's the leader right now, but he's been throwing like 300 yards a game in the last few, and I think the runner-up is Drake May. I don't think he's had a 300-yard game yet this season, maybe one, but he's like consistently in the 250s, and passing yards have been way down in the 2020s if you haven't noticed. I think 2015, something like that. Like I was looking at that the other day. All the like top 10 quarterbacks were over 4,000. Now I think it's probably only going to be maybe 5 over 4,000, which is pretty crazy. Running
like 20
backs, stock up.
Yeah, I think in like 2012, Stafford threw for like 5,000 yards and he wasn't a Pro Bowler.
That's
Pro
crazy.
Bowl means nothing.
Yeah, but still, that's
Yeah, that's sad.
you think 5,000 is that's how good it was back then.
Somebody threw for 5,000, they're winning MVP.
Right. So
Yeah.
So
So
I was just wanted to add that.
Pat Mahomes
Yeah.
probably get like 4,400 and have the most passing yards. Next, we're going for our rushing yards leader, and we have it's going to be Jonathan Taylor while we're having the difficulties here, but
It wasn't even that low. I didn't even
well,
know
we all knew who it was going to be. He has like 300 more yards than the runner-up right now, which is James Cook.
You should have put non-applicable if you're runner-up.
That
Show
would,
some
that would
confidence.
work for this one and for the next one, which is JSN.
Dang.
Pickens is over 1,000 already, which is pretty impressive, but JSN I think is 1,350-ish around there, so it's not anywhere close. So that's this week's edition of Evan's Award Predictions. I will see you guys next week for this. Unless there's no change, then we won't even touch this segment.
We'll be dropping this on the Instagram too. Go check it out. Pro Football
Pro
Stuff.
football stuff.
Check it out. We're trying to get it going.
Also, check out Pro Football Stuff Podcast on Instagram. We're going to be posting our best clips there. Stay tuned. Yeah.
Yeah. So now
Is this game still going on?
It's
not.
over.
Oh.
now we are gonna transition into Patrick's Dog of the Week.
So, I was not in love with May the Dogs this week, or for this upcoming week. This one's kind of an ugly game. Jets over Falcons. I'm not a big Falcons fan. I do like Aaron Glenn. No.
And not at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I could see Jets pulling it out. Just because they're still fighting. They've had a fire sale, but they're remain competitive. They had a little hot streak there. They've cooled off a little since then, but yeah, I like the Jets over Falcons.
You're not a Kirk guy?
Kirk, go.
I'm a big Kirk guy. I was Michigan State legend, Big Ten champion. But no. No. I don't see the Falcons. I think the Falcons could do it, but I like the Jets. I think they're a good value there.
You know what the spread is on that game?
Jets were plus 120, so probably
Like
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Away? They're probably at home.
It's in New York.
2.5.
It's in New York.
Okay.
So Falcons might stuff themselves with turkey on Thursday and be a little groggy. But
Turducken.
yeah, I wish I could give you guys 3 dogs every week like I did last week, but
It's not one of those
How
weeks.
That'd
did,
be-
how did the lay go?
so the lay I gave in the podcast, I actually switched it up a little bit. I think.
Can't be doing
You
that.
forgot.
Yeah, I
The
was.
fans are down.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got the Browns.
Yeah, 1 for 3.
Yeah, one. Yeah,
That was the
But
one
I
we
will
went
say-
with on the pod.
The Colts and
Yeah,
the Steelers.
that was my number
Yes.
one of the week was the Browns.
The
so
dog of the week.
That was a dirty
the
pick.
big dog,
The
the
other
dog
two only
pound.
lost
It was,
by- Not a
yeah,
bad week.
The Colts.
there's some close ones in there. Colts, Cards. I had in the parlay. I don't think I mentioned them, but that was a closer one.
Heartbreaker.
I told you. a
Steelers,
little
yeah,
bit.
so it was. We're right there. We're right there. Just
Yeah.
Keep-
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
keep with me.
we were so close.
I like it. Jets over
I
Falcons.
never thought I'd
Pats,
see Jets.
Duck. Yeah, what happened
That's
to it?
insane.
We need to do that because that's
Yes,
such a
thank
free
you,
bet for our
Pat.
fans.
For that, we are going to transition to Drew's lock of the week.
Welcome to everyone's favorite segment, boys and girl.
They're two girls.
Girls.
Verified.
Two girls.
2 verified girls.
And people let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us
If we
know.
should
Let
be
us
saying
know
more
if
than
there's
two.
any girls out there.
There were girls
Drew's
out
looking.
there.
Drew's looking.
Yeah, but we're back with easily a top 2 segment. Drew's lock of the week.
See
So
bottom.
we're gonna start off with.
See bottom.
I said top. I said top.
No, they give me a
We're gonna
scope.
start off with the performance last week. So, what did I pick last week? I picked over Packers versus Vikings, 41.5.
Fade of the week. Smash.
Tough divisional matchup. Josh Jacobs was hurt. Jordan Love has been playing bad.
This is so like what you said before the game.
I know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Fade of the week.
JJ McCarthy couldn't play much worse. He played worse. It was tough. Emmanuel Wilson had a good game, but that was about it. There was a lot of running. They were chewing the clock, and 9 could not get it going. So that's really the problem there. So yeah, that was a tough one. And then, what was the other one I picked?
The other one was the one that hit.
The other one, them boys. Them boys coming. The Jags, -2.5 against the Cards. That was actually an electric game at the end. I was watching on my phone at the bar. It was pretty electric. The Cardinals had a chance to win it at the very end. Michael Wilson, don't know if anyone saw, had a crazy catch at the end, and he celebrates with no timeout. They have no timeouts. There's like 20 seconds running
It
clock.
didn't really affect it. That
Still,
much.
that's absurd. I don't like
Yeah,
seeing
it
that
was-
from my guys. I don't
Yeah,
like seeing it from
tough
my guys.
The team also wasn't really hustling to the line, but that's still dumb.
Yeah, so I put 1.5 units on each of those, so I just broke even. And if you have been tailing me since the start 2 weeks ago, Drew's Lock of the Week, you are up 1 unit, which we won't. Matt told me I'm not allowed to say the dollar amounts anymore. It makes me look bad.
Well, other people might have larger units than you.
Or smaller.
I think
most people probably have smaller
most
units.
people probably have small units.
Yeah.
I go pretty
Big
crazy.
spender.
We're staying grounded here.
But welcome back. We are here.
It's the middle of your
So
second.
bad.
But we're going into next week,
for like
Matt.
3
Hey,
minutes.
hey, we're going into next week. Week 12, Drew's Lock of the Week. Boys, what's this week? Evan, there's something going on this week, isn't there?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. You're
Let
right.
us be the first to wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Pat, what do they do on Thanksgiving? What does the NFL do?
They play football.
They play football. So that's why we're doing a special Thanksgiving Day Drew's Lock of the Week. And we're doing Lions minus 2.5 at home against the Packers. 1 o'clock Thanksgiving Day. The Lions, they're gonna bounce back. I know you don't like it. You're a little hesitant. I think Lions are gonna win. I don't think Packers are that good. I really don't.
Are the Lions?
I think a lot of what I'm worried about is like the Packers kind of were able to cruise into the fourth quarter, and then the Lions had to play in overtime, and the defense had
Yeah.
like 72 snaps or something.
Yeah, but the Vikings are outrageous. I think the Packers
Yeah,
have.
but that doesn't change the fact that the Packers are going to be fresher than the
On
Lions.
a short week too. It's
Yeah.
tough.
No,
That means a lot more.
I'm completely fine with it. I'm not worried about the short week. Jameer Gibbs is ready to run. He could probably run a marathon right now. We're going vibes on this one. I like the Lions.
I like the Lions too.
I wanted to make sure I got you guys and girl a Thanksgiving Day pick.
There's two of them. There's two
It's
of
just a
them.
bit at this point. Yeah, I want to make sure I got a Thanksgiving pick. And
Which
I like,
one are you
Yeah,
singling
which
out?
one are you singling out?
I alternate.
What about right now?
Carolina.
All right, so you're not
The hell?
talking. You're
Dude, what the
not
hell?
talking to
Cameron was the last one.
And you
Yeah,
were
'cause you
talking
forgot about
Yeah,
Carolina.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how this
Okay.
all
I'm
started.
just gonna confront you about this.
Isn't
Don't come to Pat's birthday celebration.
Okay, yeah, the Lions minus 2.5 is the Thanksgiving Day special. Matt, you're not allowed to fade that one because it's for the families. It's for the country.
Yeah, I'll be hurt if you fade.
Yeah,
that
don't
one.
fade that one. We have 2 more. We have 2 more though
Okay, well.
because that's a holiday special.
I'll be fine then.
Pat, I know you were talking about it earlier. We got Bears +7 on the road against the Eagles. 3 o'clock on Black Friday. I
They're
love.
supposed to be locks.
I
These
love.
are not
What's
locks.
going on here?
These are
What's going on here?
toss-ups.
What's going on here? Juwan Jennings looks like he wants to kill a man. But, oh, he's look at him. But yeah, the Bears +7. I like the Bears. Come on. They got,
Didn't even say
they not Manungai. Swift. Caleb Williams with the painted fingernails. I like the Bears. Their defense sucks. The Eagles have a good defense. But the Eagles' offense is atrocious. So, yeah, I'm going vibes on this one heavy. I think this is going to be a great matchup. Sit down with your families, huddle around the fire, and watch this game and hammer the Bears +7. That's my dog of the week, asshole.
All right, so are you picking them to win or are you picking them to cover?
They're going to cover and win, but I'm just picking them to cover.
Yeah, if they're gonna win, they're gonna cover.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm picking them to cover, but they're going to win anyway.
Alright.
And then,
Drew, if you have the Eagles in your predictions when you send them to me, I'm gonna
I
be
promise
mad.
you I won't. I'm not like Pat. I keep it consistent.
I am consistent.
You
I make mistakes. No one's perfect.
okay? And the last one, last lock of the week.
Is this your big one?
This
You
is the
put
big
2
one.
units on it?
We'll see how the Thursday and Friday games go.
There are 2 units lying around anyway.
We can't just throw 2 units around like that willy nilly. But this is the big one.
Locks of the week.
I have
right?
one thing to say about this one. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dem boys, the Jacksonville Jaguars, -6.5 at 1 o'clock on Sunday on the road against the Tennessee Titans. Book it! That's why we played the game. The Jags are gonna win this game. I would put everything on it, but let's cap it at 2 units.
2 units.
Let's be safe at 2 units.
That might be everything.
Yeah, the Jags, they're looking like a playoff team. They got a pretty easy schedule, and they have the Titans. I know they just lost by 6 to Seahawks. Pretty good outcome for them, but the Jags, them boys coming.
You
Got
said that
dick
like
down.
3 times.
They did me dirty the first week. They treated me well this week. We're giving them another chance. Lock it in. That's the one. You got 3, so you guys can get some spending around cash for Black Friday.
So you won't actually get spending
game's
around
on
cash
Sunday.
if you bet the lock of the week with the Bears. That's not happening. Fade of the week.
When are you
Bears. Bears +7. Fade. Easy.
I dig it.
Take
Alright,
the Eagles minus.
What's your reasoning?
Eagles defense, number 1. Bears defense, terrible.
They're
Number 2.
missing a lot of starters, too.
Yeah.
They were missing their
It's-
3 linebackers.
Eagles
this week.
defense is just not number 1.
No, I'm saying
I'll tell
the
you right
Eagles
now,
defense
Matt.
is the number 1 reason I'm picking against the Bears.
When are you going to stop being a hater?
I'm probably never. I mean, I have a whole segment based on the fact that you pick terrible locks.
Matt-
2-0, by the way. 2-0.
How many units?
When they start fading, when the fades start missing, I'll stop hitting.
How many units am I up?
I think you're down.
What'd you say? 1?
You're
one
up
unit?
1.
1 unit.
All right. How many units am I up? On the
What?
fades.
Have you
2-0.
have you bet these? The ones
Yeah.
you're so confident?
2.
What? Let me see the tickets.
I'll show them to you. Off camera. My phone's
camera?
recording right now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I don't
Well,
believe.
Matt's Fade of the Week. One of our favorite segments, obviously.
I think
It's free money for
I
the viewers at
disagree.
home.
The winner.
And I
Novig, fade, or take Drew's lock. Don't take the Bears
feel like
lock.
winning money.
But if you want to win money, fade of the week, $5. Code PFS gets you 45 for free. I'll keep saying it because it's such a great deal for you guys back at home.
So you support the other 2 locks?
I didn't say that.
I can live with that.
I didn't say that.
I can live with that.
I like the Jaguars one, though.
Give me some skin.
Nope.
I would take the Jaguars one. I will not touch the other 2.
Yeah, the Jags one seems fine.
Y'all like the Lions?
There's things I'm worried about
It's a
there.
divisional game.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
would
call it-
rather-
about.
I wouldn't go close.
I wouldn't
to
call it a
that
lock,
one.
but I'm not going to slander you because it was a last minute addition for the fans at home.
I had
To
to
get
do it
some
for the
action
fans. I
on
had to do it.
Thanksgiving.
They're gonna be sitting around if I don't give them a lock, and they're gonna be like, "What do I do?"
Number 1 conversation topic when you're at home. You guys like the lock of the week or the fade of the week? Talk about it with your family on Thanksgiving.
I like it.
Tell them to bet on Novig. $5. Code PFS. 45 for free.
Yeah. And I think that's our last segment of the day. It's getting late here, so we gotta wrap this up. But be sure to check both Instagrams, Pro Football Stuff and Pro Football Stuff Podcast. See what we're up to this week. We got some nice little parlays for you. As I said, I'm holding lessons for these guys, so hopefully they get on track.
Well, I missed mine by 1.
Yeah, that's
And Jonathan
tough.
Taylor anytime touchdown.
I think I got 7.
Just $25.
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me this week,
220.
but I'll post results on PFS podcast story later on.
I didn't have a good one, but I also had plus
Yeah.
27.
When are you gonna stop doing that?
I plus 8,000
I'm gonna
something
win.
odds.
Hey,
Gonna win.
we're going
Still won.
we're going for 2 this week. I think we'll go for the Thursday and Friday games. We will
Lions
throw
minus 2.5.
25 on a little 2.5 units on a little parlay for Thursday and Friday, and then we'll go for a Sunday one too. Hopefully one of those comes back with the W. So
Got you guys this week.
Let's go.
2.5
Tails.
units.
let's get it.
You're really not messing around with that kind of money.
That's what we do every week.
It scares me.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click the like, subscribe button, and comment if you're hitting the fade or the lock.
Put it in the
Which
chat.
one you're betting?
The
Put it-
lock. You're
put
hitting
it-
all 3 locks.
But
Put it-
using a shot for the fades.
Half a unit on each.
All right.
No fade.
Thank you guys for watching.
Later.
Peace out.